All right, so today's class we are looking at commission, we are looking at sales tax, and we are looking at percent equations. Okay, so first we'll start with commission. So when a person sells goods for a company, for example, if they sell cars, furniture, some retail stores like clothing as well, they often get a percentage of the value of the article they sold. And that amount of money is called their commission. So the percentage of the value of the article sold, that is called their rate of commission. So our example below, calculate the amount of commission a salesman earns whose total sales last week were $8,500 and whose rate of commission is 8%. All right, so setting this up as a ratio, $8,500 is the total amount, so that's the 100% amount. All right, that's the total sales in dollars and percent. But the salesman gets a commission of 8%, and we're solving for X. We are solving for the actual amount of commission in dollars. All right, so cross multiplying, we're going to multiply the two numbers diagonal. So 8,500 times 8, and we're going to divide that by 100. Okay, and that gives me $680. All right, so that is his commission. His commission by selling $8,500 worth of goods, he gets $680 commission. Another method of doing that, you could have done 8%. That's equal to 0.08 as decimal. Multiply that by $8,500, and that gives you the same amount of $680. So last week, Brenda earned $875. If her rate of commission is 4%, what were her total sales last week? All right, so this time we don't know X, so we don't know the 100% value. We do know she earned $875 with her rate of commission being 4%. All right, so this is how you would set up that ratio, and now we're solving for X. All right, we're trying to solve for the total sales last week. Okay, so same thing here. We're going to multiply, cross multiply. So 875 times 100, we're going to divide by 4. Okay, so you put that in your calculators. And the answer is 21,875. All right, so she must have sold something like a car or something for her total sales to be that much. So next example, a used car salesman sold a car for $8,000 and received a commission of $480. What is his rate of commission? So this time we have to figure out his percentage, like the percentage commission. All right, so let's set this up. So $8,000, that's the 100% value. And he received a commission of $480, so that's going to go there. We don't know his percent commission or his rate of commission. All right, so we've set up our ratio. Now we're going to solve using cross multiplication. So 480 times 100, and then divide by 8,000. And you can use your calculators, just to remind you guys. Use your calculators. All right, so 480 times 100, divide that by 8,000, and we get our answer of 6%. All right, and you can always double check that. Double check that by putting that into your calculators. 6%, so 0.06 times $8,000. Does it equal to 480? So double check that, 0.06 times 8,000, and it does. It does equal to $480. So you know you did that correctly. All right, so I'll give you guys a couple minutes to try these two questions. First one, what commission does Gene earn if he sells $3,500 worth of goods and his rate of commission is 7.5%? Second one, a real estate agent sold a farm for $216,000 and he received a commission of $7,560. What is the rate of commission? Okay, so you need to set up the ratios and then solve. All right, so for the first one, he sells $3,500 worth of goods. So 3,500, that's the 100% value. That's all the goods he sold. His rate of commission is 7.5%. And then we need to solve for X. All right, so cross multiply 3,500 times 7.5 and then divide by 100 and you'll get his commission amount is $262.50. Okay, the next one, we know what the value of the farm is. It's $216,000. So that is the 100% value. He receives a commission of $7,560. What is the rate of commission? Meaning, what percent commission is he getting? All right, so that is what we're solving for. So again, cross multiply 7,560 times 100 divided by 216,000. All right, and you get your percent. He gets a 3.5% commission. So next we are looking at sales tax. So most provinces in Canada, we have a sales tax. It's added on to the selling price of most goods that we buy. It varies from province to province, and the provincial government can raise or lower the tax. So to calculate total amount of money we spend, we have to look at the original price plus the sales tax, and that'll give us the total cost. So our first example, what is the sales tax and total cost of a tire that was regularly priced at $150 if the sales tax in this province is levied at 9%? All right, so setting this up as a ratio, $154, that's the 100% value that you're purchasing, but you have that 9% tax on top of that. So we're calculating what is that tax amount. All right, so that's the original. This is the sales tax. And now we're going to solve by cross multiplying. So 154 times 9 divided by 100. And that gives me $13.86. So you're paying $150 plus the $13.86. Okay, so you have to add it on. So 154 plus the $13.86, which gives us our total cost of the tire to be $167.86. All right, so this was a two-part question. What is the sales tax? So we calculated the sales tax. And then what is the total cost of the tire? There's the total cost of the tire. Okay, so let's try this next one here. Easy Acres Garden Shop is selling 4-year-old apple trees for $189. If the sales tax is 8%, what is the total cost of buying one tree? So similar setup. It's $189. the tax is 8%. We have to figure out what that tax is, and then we can figure out the total cost. So we're going to multiply. So 189 times 8 divide by 100. That gives us our dollar amount for the tax. It is $15.12. Okay, but it is asking us what is the total cost. Okay, so total cost, we have to add those amounts. So $189 plus $15.12, which is equal to $204.12. All right, so for this question, the first thing we have to do is add up all three amounts. So we have the 86 plus the 126 plus 24. All right, that's the total amount of $236. All right, that's before the sales tax. The sales tax is 12%. So if you want to set this up as the ratio, 236, that's the 100%. Sales tax is 12%. We have to figure out what that sales tax amount is. So we're going to cross multiply. So 236 times 12 divided by 100. That gives us our sales tax of $28.32. All right. We have to figure out the total though. So we have to add on sales tax to the total amount. The total is 236 plus the $28.32. Okay, and that gives a total of $264.32. All right, so that is the total. So that is answering the question because the question is asking the total amount of money she spent if the sales tax is 12%. Last part here, percent equations. So to calculate the percent of a number or to find the original number given the percentage, we're going to use ratios. So keep in mind in math, when you see the word of means to multiply. All right, so here, our first example, 40% of 55. Okay, so we can set it up as a ratio. The other method you can use is 40% as a decimal. You just move your decimal 2 to the left. That becomes 0.4 times 55, and that will give you your answer of 22. Okay, so that's the first method. Just convert it to decimal, multiply, and you're good. The other method would be to set it up as a ratio. So 40 over 100 times 55, and that'll give us what we're looking for. Same thing, 40 over 100 is the same thing as 0.4, and then you would multiply to 55, and our answer is 22. All right, so 40% of 55 is 22, and here it was dollars, so that would be $22. All right, but the question can be written other ways, or we have to solve for a different value. So here, 70% of 50 is n. So same thing here. We're solving for 70% of 50. Of means to multiply. So I'm just going to do it as the decimal method. So 2 to the left, 1, 2. That gives me 0.70 times 50, which is equal to 35. All right, so our next one here, n%. So n, we don't know, it's over 100 times 24 is equal to 18. So when we're working with a question like this, we have to work backwards. So we're going to divide 18 by 24. So to solve for n, so you're going to take 18, divide by 24, and then you're going to multiply by 100. Okay, so put that in your calculators. 18 divided by 24, multiply by 100, and we get our percent, 75%. All right, so last slide here for you guys to try these three questions. I'll give you guys a moment to try those. All right, so for these ones, 12.8% of 36, you can directly just change that to a decimal, right? We just move our decimal place 2 to the left. So 0.128 times 36, which gives me the answer of 4.608. All right, here x is 32% of 80, so 32% of 80. Again, you can move your decimal place 2 to the left. That becomes 0.32, and multiply that by 80, and we get 25.6. All right, for the last one, we have to figure out that percent. 25 is x percent of 125. So for this one, we can set that up as a problem here. X over 100 times 125 is equal to 25. All right, so we would have to work backwards for this one. We would take 25, we would divide 25 divided by 125, and then multiply by 100 to get it into percent. All right, so 25 divided by 125, that's 0.2. Multiply by 100 to put it into percent, that is equal to 20%. All right, and you can do a quick check on that. Check is 20% of 125 equal to 25. Okay, so just do a check. 0.2 times 125, and it does equal 25. All right, so this was just a quick check. All right, so we'll stop here today.